Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. I made this workout just for you. It's low intensity, so you can do it even if you're very deconditioned. Hey, I am really excited that you're going to do this workout with me today because it's low intensity, and it thrills me to do low intensity workouts because I feel like the internet is so full of really high intensity, really difficult workouts where everyone loves to show off everything that they can do. But I used to be very unable to do all of those things, and it would just make me feel bad about myself. And so I love creating workouts that pretty much anybody can do at home. They're a great starting point, and so it blesses my heart to do workouts like these. So thank you, Sean, for being here to do it with me. And we're going to start with a warm-up. We're going to start with some gentle arm crosses, giving yourself a nice big hug, opening it up. We're going to be targeting the arms, a little bit of the core, and the legs. We're going to get our heart rates up. This is a great foundational workout. We are just starting somewhere. We are building up strength. We're building up a stronger heart. And I'm really thankful that you're doing this workout with me today. All right, now we're just going to take turns tapping our feet out and out. If you want to put music on at home, that might be a good idea. It's very motivating. It helps to take your mind off of the work. Take a nice deep breath. Good. Make sure you're standing up nice and straight and tall. 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to step your feet wide. Our arms are going to be out straight with a flat back. You're going to reach down and touch as far as you can on your leg, keeping your legs straight, flat back. Someday you'll be able to reach your toes. Someday you'll be able to reach the floor. But we all start somewhere. One more each side. All right, good. Let's do some hip circles. So feet are hip width apart. You're going to squeeze your behind, push your hips forward. Then you're going to push your hips off to the side, push them way back behind you, over to the other side, and back to the front with a squeeze. Good. We're going to be doing plenty of squats today, so we're warming up our hips. And let's go to the other side. Take a deep breath. That's part of training, is learning how to breathe through your exercise, to not hold your breath, to breathe deep even when it's uncomfortable. This is our last time around. All right, let's do some ankle circles. We're using chairs today, so this is a great time to use a chair if you need to for balance. A chair is the only equipment that you'll need today. And let's switch feet. I also love these low intensity workouts because it gives me a nice break too. Our high intensity workouts can be really hard and daunting. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, let's go ahead and do some marching in place. Swing your arms. We want the body to feel warm. Maybe yours already does. I want a big big range of motion here. Big arm swings. Your knees are up high. And you're focused on your breathing. Another deep breath. Three, two, and one. All right, our first circuit, there's three circuits today. Our first circuit, we're going to start with squats. So you're going to need a chair, and you're going to need to make sure that it's on a surface that it's not going to slide. You're going to stand in front of your chair. You want to be close enough to your chair that when you squat back, you can tap it and then stand back up. So you don't want it too far back away from you. You want your feet hip width apart. A great way to start off learning to do squats well is to hold like a broom handle or some sort of straight stick that your head and your shoulders, in between your shoulders, your lower back, and your tailbone are all pressed against that stick, and they stay pressed against the stick when you sit down and stand up. So if you're not very familiar with good squat form, I want you to go ahead and grab that piece of equipment now. Otherwise, we're going to take our belly button into our rib cage, get that nice hip tilt. We're going to keep our head neutral. That means when we squat down, you're not going to be looking up and you're not going to be looking down. You're just keeping it neutral. Stand back up and it's still neutral, looking straight ahead. The goal is to just tap lightly and not really put body weight down on the chair. But if you need to today, or if you can't quite make it all the way down to the chair, keep doing this video over and over until you're able to do that. We're going to inhale down, exhale, stand up. The weight is going to be in our heels the whole time. At no point should the weight of your body be into your toes. At no point should your heels be up off the ground. If your toes come up off the ground, that's okay. We're going to do 20. Here we go. And inhale, exhale. Your hands can be wherever is comfortable for you. There's 10, that's halfway. A way to progress these and make them a little bit harder is to hold on to hand weights. Or you can make these prisoner squats and put your hands up at your head. Two more. All right, next exercise. So you want to make sure that your foot is back on the chair like this. Make sure that when you have enough room, that when you squat down and the weight is in your heels, your knee is not going over your toes. So you're going to slide your back down the imaginary wall and stand up. So we're going to do 10 on this side, then 10 on the other side. And again, if you want a harder progression, you can hold hand weights if you have them. So, hips are tilted in, slide your back down the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, exhale. 3 more on this side. 3, 2, and 1. All right, weight is in the heels the whole time. If you feel like you're wobbling back and forth, it could be because your feet are in a straight line. Keep your feet hip width apart. Here we go. Inhale. Inhale. Keeping these nice and slow and controlled. If you can do it, one more. Good. All right, now we're gonna do 1 minute of cardio. Okay, for 1 minute we're gonna do stepping jacks. So it's a jumping jack without the jumping. 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're just alternating feet. You're going as fast of a pace as you can. Is that as fast as you can go, Sean?
I don't know.
But it's not. Give them
Sure,
somebody
go
to.
faster. Just trying to keep up with you. Oh my. Okay. You're not even stepping anymore. This is a LIIT exercise.
All right, fine. Overachieving.
Always.
Make sure you keep those arms straight, legs straight, tapping, clapping, tapping and clapping all day long. Man, I wish we had some music, don't you, Sean?
Sure would be nice.
And time. All right. Now we're going to do those 3 exercises 2 more times, starting with the squats. So maybe these squats aren't fun to you, but they are awesome at giving you strong legs, toned, shapely legs. All right, feet are hip width, toes are facing forward, or as close to that as you can. Belly button tucked up into your rib cage, shoulders rolled back, and inhale, tap, exhale. Inhale, tap, exhale. Weight is in your heels. How's your breathing? You're not holding your breath, are you? Five more. Now squeeze your glutes when you stand up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going to have Sean give you a modification for the Bulgarian split squats. He's just going to do a regular lunge. He's just going to take a step forward, and he's just going to do a stationary lunge. I'm going to go ahead and hook my foot up on the chair, and we're going to inhale down, exhale up. 1, 2, 3. Drive up on that heel in the front. 1 more on this side, and let's switch. And inhale, drive up on your heel. If you're wobbling, check your stance. Three, 2, and 1. All right, shake that out. 1 minute, stepping jacks. 3, 2, 1, and go. We are definitely in that fat burning zone. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now, you cannot reduce fat in one area by continuously working that one area out. So what we're doing is we are building up muscle underneath that fat, and when that fat goes away, what you are left with is a nice shaped body that is strong, powerful, it looks nice, you look strong. So you can do these workouts and you're going to be building up a lot of that muscle, but you're only going to see that toned body by watching what you eat. This is definitely a two-way street. 3, 2, and 1. All right, last time through this one, let's do our squats. Get yourself positioned. We're gonna take a water break after this. Stay with me. You can do this. And inhale, exhale, inhale. Nice flat back, not rounding. Keep your head neutral. Squeeze at the top. 10 more. 10, 9, 8. Breathe through these. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, Sean's going to do the modification of the lunge. I'm going to do the split squat. Here we go. And inhale. Inhale. Five more. Last one. And switch sides. And 1, 2. 3, 2, and 1. 1 minute stepping jacks. 3, 2, and go.
So, how often should we be doing these exercises?
Well, depends on what your goal is.
We have all sorts of free time now that we're stuck in our houses.
Well, I don't know if I would say that. The kids home really is a challenge, I would say.
That is true.
I think my advice would be to set exercise as an appointment that you can't miss. So if you have a calendar or set yourself an alert and do something active every day. Some days you'll need to take it easy and some days you can push yourself, but this is where you build discipline. You set that appointment on your calendar and come what may, you do not miss it. And regardless of your feelings that day, what you feel like physically, you're just going to do it because you said you were. All right, grab yourself a sip of water, and then we're going to come back for circuit 2. All right, circuit 2, we're going to take it to the upper body and the core. So we're going to start with tricep dips. So for a tricep dip, you want your fingers over your chair, your arms, your hands will be right underneath your shoulders. You're going to slide off your chair, you're going to dip down and come back up. We're going to do 20 of those. So these can feel really hard, and a way to make it a lot easier is to bend your knees and make little dips. So just focus on your breathing, go down as deep as you can today, and if you're able to do straight legs, then great. Would you mind doing our modifications with bent legs? All right, here we go. So I'm going to have my legs straight. I'm going to come out a little farther, and we're going to inhale down, exhale up. 1, 2. Elbows are in. Don't let your elbows flare out. Focus on the back of your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're going to flip it over and work the front of that body. We're going to do push-ups elevated. So if If you're on a chair, your elbows are gonna stay in tight, and then you're gonna push back up. If that's too hard for you, because that's kind of like a tricep push-up, you can move to a couch where your hands can be out a little farther. Having your body elevated makes push-ups easier. This is a great way to progress into being able to do a regular push-up. So we're gonna do 10. If you're more advanced, you're gonna lift one leg up off the floor and keep those elbows in. So here we go. Oh, wait. And another thing, belly button has to be tucked into your rib cage. When you come down and push back up, you don't want any arch in your lower back. You want a nice flat back. So belly button into your rib cage. You want that hip tilt and you want to hold that. Here we go. And 1, 2, keep your head neutral. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now for a little cardio. You're gonna stay in that position on your chair, and we're gonna do mountain climber, either run or a march. So your hands are gonna be here on your chair, right underneath your shoulders, and you're either going to be marching or you're gonna be running your legs for 1 minute. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. This is a whole minute of this. If you need to stand up, take 5 seconds to recover and get back at it. That's fine. We're all getting stronger today. But just remember, it's when your body's really uncomfortable that it's changing. So if you give up every time something feels uncomfortable, it's going to take you a lot longer to reach your goals. More seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did a good job. All right, from the top, tricep dips. Inhale down, exhale up. Your heart rate's going to start to come down. Just hang in there. Focus on the back of your arms. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back of my arms. Already feeling a little dead. All right, push-ups. Hands underneath your shoulders. You can hold the side of the chair. You can be on the couch. Just don't let your elbows flare out. Your elbows stay in. Belly button tucked in. And inhale down. Exhale up. One more. All right. 1 minute, mountain climbers on the chair. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, if there's anything that you're not able to do all of today, again, you're just going to keep repeating this workout because you are going to get stronger. I want you to feel what that feels like. Once you were able to not do something, but now you can. It's so rewarding. Make sure as you set your goals, it's not all about how much you weigh. It's also about what you're able to do. Set some performance goals. More seconds. Keep your hips down. Your Your body should be in a nice straight line. Try to keep those shoulders over your wrists. Should feel that in your core. 3, 2, 1. Good job. I'm thankful we only have one more time through this one.
Me too.
All right, tricep dips for 20. I'm just gonna keep my knees bent. Here we go. And inhale. Inhale. More. 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm burning. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. All right. Shake my arms out. Push-ups. Here we go. And triceps are screaming at me. 3 more. Woo! All right, 1 minute of mountain climbers. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Marching or running those legs for 1 full minute. Then we're gonna move on to our last circuit. You girls and guys at home doing this, I'm so proud of you for doing this. Let me know that you did it so I can tell you good job. Any day you choose to do something for your health, you should be very proud of yourself. We're halfway through these. Hang in there, just 15 more seconds. You might not want to, but this is where the change happens. Hang in here. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Oh, good. Take some deep breaths. Grab some water. And we're coming back for circuit 3, the last one. All right, circuit 3, our last circuit. But you've come this far and you're gonna finish strong. We're gonna do single leg squats and you're gonna try to tap the chair. If you can't today, you have 2 options. You can either stick with both feet instead of a single leg squat and go back to the squats we already did, or you can follow Sean. He's gonna do the single leg squat, but he's not gonna come down as far. All right, so 1 leg is out. We're gonna do 15 on one side, then 15 on the other. Here we go. And 1. Use your breathing. 5 more on this leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we're going to go around to the back of the chair. We're going to do 15 on each side. We're going to do a curtsy lunge. Oh, I need to move my chair. We're going to do a curtsy lunge to a leg raise. 15 on one side, then 15 on the other. When you're doing your curtsy lunge, do not let your hips twist away from the chair. Keep your hips squared up to the chair. All right, here we go. Step back, Flex your foot and raise it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now we're going to switch legs. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Try to just touch the chair instead of hang on it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to sit on the chair. We're going to sit on the very edge of your chair, lean back, and we're going to do heel taps for a whole minute to work the abs and get our cardio up and go, our heart rate up. So if you're a little more advanced, you can just keep your feet in the air. If you need a modification, you can tap the floor. My core is real tight right now. We're halfway through, and we're going to start back up at the top. Good, 20 more seconds, hang in there. You feel this in your core, Sean? Oh yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, this time we're gonna do 10 single leg squats on each side. Here we go. Stick one foot out and inhale. 1, 2, 3, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming back behind our chair. Curtsy lunges to a leg raise. Feel free to take out the leg raise if you need to. Here we go. The front of your body should be parallel with that chair. Use your breathing. Five more. 5, 4, 3, and switch sides, and 1. Lift with a flexed foot. This is as fast of a pace as you can do. Taking deep breaths, never holding our breath when it feels hard, using our breath, oxygenating,
Oxygenating.
Yep, the muscles. Good, we're more than halfway through this minute. Thank goodness. Good, last 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. One more time. 5 single leg squats each side. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, walking behind the chair, curtsy lunges. Here we go. And 1. It's okay to place the floor back. I'm kind of floating my foot, but if you don't have the balance or coordination for that yet, feel free to tap the floor each time. Three, 2, and switch sides. Inhale and raise. Inhale and raise. Five more. Last one. All right, 1 minute of knee tucks, heel taps, and then we are done and we get to stretch. All right, here we go, and go. I want you to challenge yourself on this move. It's our last minute of work. And then we get the sweet reward, which is to lengthen and stretch out these tight contracted muscles that we've been working so hard. Make sure you drink plenty of fluids, lots and lots of water all day. Not just the day before you work out or the day of. You also need to hydrate the day before, pretty much every day. I've been learning about the long-term effects of being slightly dehydrated day after day. No bueno. And done. All right, good job. Shall we stretch?
Let's stretch.
All right, go ahead and walk around to the back of your chair. You can use this for balance. You're going to pick up your foot. If you can pick it up with the opposite hand, that's great. You want your knees together if you can, hips pushing forward. And if you want a little more out of the stretch, you can slightly dip down. You should feel that in your quad muscle here in the front. You can just lengthen that muscle that we were using in the squats, lunges, curtsy lunges. We always hold the stretch for longer than 30 seconds. Take one more deep breath and switch feet.
Why do we hold our stretches for longer than 30 seconds?
Well, you have this Golgi tendon that it really protects you from over stretching and hurting a muscle, but after 30 seconds it relaxes so you can go a little deeper into that stretch. Another deep breath. All right, good. All right, you're gonna step up on your chair and lean forward. Keep your heel down on the floor or on the chair, but lean forward and feel a stretch down the back of your lower leg there. Pushing your knee over to toe, keeping your heel back. Take a deep breath. And switch feet. All right, keep that foot up on the chair. You're gonna come up on your back toe a little bit, sink down for a nice hip flexor stretch. Feel that in your hip flexor? All right. I know this feels like a little bit more work. Sorry about that. It'll get easier. I'm sweaty.
Me too.
Whew, I love sweating though. Makes me feel like I really did something. That was something really worth sweating over, Sean.
Sure was.
3, 2, 1. Switch legs.
Didn't look like a very hard workout on paper, but it's a good one.
Yeah. Thanks for doing it with me.
Yeah.
All right. One arm over your head, tricep overhead stretch. Want to really make sure we stretch out those triceps. I think I'm going to feel those dips and push-ups tomorrow. I smell really good right now. How about you?
Yeah. It's the smell of hard work and success.
Ooh, the sweet smell of success. Oh, I'm so successful. Switch arms. Do you love it when I go off script? I tickled our cameraman's funny bone. Get it together, man. Take a deep breath. All right, now arms wide, pretend like you're about to give somebody a big bear hug. Open up your chest, reach back. Oh, it feels so good. And then bring your fingers together, pull your shoulder blades apart, round out your belly, round your back, look for your belly button, keep pulling your shoulder blades apart. Take a deep breath. Good. All right, now this one you're going to need something to hold on to probably. You're going to cross one foot into the other and sink down. If you can't do this one standing, you can do this on the floor by lying on your back, crossing your ankle over your knee, and then picking your foot up off the floor. If you're standing to do this, make sure you're pushing your hips back, sitting into an imaginary chair. You should feel this nice glute stretch. Sink down a little deeper and switch legs. Pushing your knee away with your elbow, whether you're standing or on the floor. Long flat back if you're standing for this stretch. Breath. Good. All right, another successful workout completed. I will see you again tomorrow.